If you can pick up one gold nugget, whether it's from an in-person mentor, whether it's from a book, you become very wealthy in knowledge very quickly. One nugget a day. One nugget a day. It's like Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's business partner, said, step by step you get ahead, but not necessarily in fast spurts. But you have to prepare for the fast spurts by learning step by step. Like, you want to become like a supercomputer where you just download smart crap from smart people, and you pick and choose like so.
Hey guys, thank you for getting to another one of my videos. In this video, I want to give y'all 5 things that they're not telling you about renting your car on Turo. Currently, I have one car on Turo right now. This is a 2019 Nissan Altima. This has been doing very well for me. But I wanted to let you guys know the things that people did not tell me about, or I couldn't really find on YouTube and stuff like that. You really just have to go through the experience. So with my experiences, these are things that I came up with. So the first one is you cannot have sentimental value to that vehicle. You can't be so attached to that vehicle where it's to a point like it will stress you out. Like, you're gonna get like little scratches on it. It's people gonna speed in your vehicle. They're gonna hit them brakes hard. They're gonna accelerate hard. Only reason I know because I got a tracker device that let me know the driving activities that's happening in the vehicle. But that's what I have noticed. People gonna smoke in your car. People are going to, it's gonna come back, you know, it might not come back in the same condition, maybe like the inside or the outside. So you can't let that stress, because it's gonna be a stress ball where it's like you get back in your car and it just smells different. That can be like something big. Like, it may not have like no marijuana odor or no smoke odor, but it may be just that type of person body odor that might, you know, it might take a while to get out the car. So it is just a lot of stuff. So you can't just be so attached to that vehicle because it's going to stress you out. It's just like a real business. So people are not going to treat that car the way you would treat your car. So that's something you want to look out for. So the second one is you got to have a lot of pictures. You got to take a lot of pictures, guys. You can't just take 30, 40, take 60 to 100 pictures on the outside and inside. So like 120 pictures. And you can really easily do this by just walking around the car and just every step you just taking a picture. And then after that, just get little close-ups of everything. And also, don't miss out on these key things too, like your key fob, like your trunk, seat belts, battery, the engine. Like, take pictures of like side mirrors, because Turo's not going to cover nothing that they can't see or prove that it was in good condition and then it came back in this condition. You want to make sure everything, especially even tires. You know, they big on the tires, because if it ever get in a wreck, hopefully it never happens, but if you ever get in a wreck, that's like one of the things they're gonna look at, your tires. And if your tires are not like enough thread on it, like you might be out the pocket, or you might not be reimbursed, or whatever. What happens, it might not be, it's not gonna end good, let's just say that. So the next thing that I found out, and people are not talking about, where you make the most money at, as of right now, the airports, especially if you have an international airport, because you already know millions of people are flying in, and you know they lift off the little mask laws or whatever, so you know people are more comfortable of traveling. So imagine millions of people every day coming through that airport. That's where you want to be. It's kind of like a no-brainer, especially if you're in one of those major cities that have international airports. That should be your goal, because 90% of all my trips come from the airport. So right now I'm in Dallas, Texas, and I utilize both airports, DFW and Love Field. And I'm so close to Love Field where somebody could pick it up for free. So it getting booked so much, and the people are better, and it's just try to find an airport. If you don't have an airport, I don't know what you could do. You could do a lot of pickups and stuff like that, or you can watch some other videos. But if you can get to one, or if you close to one, and if you ever thought about it, renting your car on Turo, that's gonna be the money maker. So keep that in mind. So the next thing is about your earnings, how much you can make with Turo. Now I have made decent amount of money so far, and it's still running, which is good. But the things that they don't tell you, that Turo is going to get their money. So and it all depends about what insurance plan that you get. They have like a whole bunch of them. They got like a 60 plan, a 75 plan, a 70 plan, a 80 plan, and an 85 plan. Well, currently right now I'm on the 70 plan, where I receive 7% of my basically trip. So say like if my trip was $100, it was one day for $100, Turo is going to take 30% off that. So they're going to leave me with $70 off that $100 trip. So imagine if you do it for 2 days. Yeah, you think you'll get $200, but in actuality you'll get $140. So, and it goes on and on. But with the different plans, so say like with the same plan, I'm with the 70 plan, where like you said, they take 30%, I get 70%. But with that plan, it comes with deductibles, because we're basically just paying for insurance, because that's all Turo is. Like, that's how they make their money, through their insurance or whatever. But with that plan, it is a $250 deductible. So if anything happened to that vehicle, whether you get total, accident, anything, my deductible is only $250. So, which is cool. That's something I can afford. That's in my budget. Now they have different plans that you can choose from. So they have like the 80, I think like the $85, the 80 plan, the 85 plan. The 85 plan is where you can receive 85% of your money, and Turo take the rest. But your deductible is gonna be $2,500. So if something happened to that vehicle, yeah, you want to get out, you trying to get all your money up front, yeah, it can work, but it's like very high risk. So $2,500, that's more than your regular insurance company. So that's something you want to think about. And then the highest plan is the $60 plan, where you only receive 60% of your money, and Turo takes the 40%. But the cool thing about that is you do not have a deductible. So that when you put your high-end cars, that's kind of like the plan. So you get a Maserati, Rolls Royce, Benz, or whatever, you want to go to that plan right there. So it will cover everything from you. So it's no deductible, and all the plans cover like up to $750,000. So you good. But just keep that in mind. Turo is going to get their money, and you can look at the plans below. I'll put them down there if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it before. All right, so the last thing is right here is they don't tell you about basically your earnings. You want to at least save a certain amount of percent for repairs. If you're not saving for repairs, you're going to be in trouble, because 9 times out of 10 something is going to need to be repaired, like even from tires, batteries, windshield wipers, lights, oil changes, flushes. So you get the gist. I always try to save a percent. Mine is like 10%. I just say 10% of what I made that month, that goes to an account, and that helps service the vehicle and pay for other things like car washes and stuff like that. But make sure you're adding that up, because if you're not adding that up, you're going to be in a rude awakening, especially if nobody's renting your car and you have to go do something. Like, say if like nobody rented your car and you driving and your engine light come on, you will want, your money in your bank account to pay for that. Well, the money that you have saved to pay for that, rather than it's like out the blue and you come out the pocket. So save your money, reinvest. Basically try to save all your money to reinvest to get another vehicle, if that's something you want to do to grow. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm saving my money till I can just either finance on a car or even purchase a car with cash. I don't know, I feel both ways just as great. I feel like it's just like real estate, but just dealing with cars. So there's some things you want to look into, think about when renting your car on Turo. And last but not least, I want to give y'all a bonus. That another thing they don't want to tell you about, especially you got to this part of the video. You guys, you don't have to rent out your car to any and everybody. If you feel something in your gut saying that I don't feel like renting that car to that person, don't do it. You're not liable to rent your car to anybody. But once you put the keys in their hand, then it's kind of like it's over with. But before you put your keys in their hand, just think about it. Like, okay, do you really want to rent your car to this person? Because all the money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you had a situation where, let's just say, you had a situation where somebody was renting your car tomorrow, but something happens today with that vehicle. You don't have to rush and be like, well, let me try to get it fixed, and so that person to be good. Now, that's a crazy scenario, but it happens. But make sure you putting yourself first. Even though that person gonna be good, they're gonna be, they might be a little shaky, they might leave a bad review, but as long as you're able to handle your business, don't feel like you have to spend extra money just to put it back on the platform to let this person rent it. No, don't do that. Like I said, all money ain't good money. Take your time. That's like what I've been doing. So far, I've been doing great with Turo. I'm definitely looking into expanding my fleet. It has been wonderful. And like I said, man, y'all leave comments below and let me know if these tips help, or let me know if I was missing something, or let me know if this actually helped for you. So, man, hopefully y'all find value in this video. If you did find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, share with your team, and I'll see y'all on the next video. All right? Peace.